Happy International Women's Day. This is the 8th of March 2023 and you're very welcome here. My name is Claire and this is Claria Yoga. So it's a very bright day here in Ireland, so it's quite bright behind me. I hope you can see. So we're going to do a lovely, gentle but empowering flow. So at the same time stepping into your power as a woman and also your gentleness and balancing both those wonderful qualities. So with that, we're going to work with a bit of a flow and we'll finish with some lovely stretches and some restorative yogas. So you can see I've got some props around me. I've got a bolster, I've got a couple of blocks, I have a blanket. So I would encourage you to bring into your practice today anything that you feel is supportive for your body. And when you're ready, you can come to the top of the mat and we'll begin here. Take a moment to arrive in your body. Connect the feet to the floor, gently lengthen up through the spine, balancing the head on top of the neck. Close your eyes and draw a deep breath in. And a nice long sigh. Do that again, deep breath in. And releasing it there. Carry on with this rhythm of breath, finding a pace that works for you. And each time you exhale, just visualizing that connection with the earth beneath you, almost as if you could grow roots through the feet and down into the warmth and nurture of the earth. And tap into how that connection feels at the base of the feet. Maybe you can sense something a little deeper. Take one more breath into that. And then blink your eyes open and on an inhalation float your arms up. So enjoy a nice full body stretch there. And then release the arms and calmly roll down through the spine. So chin down to the chest as you roll, roll, roll. Releasing the vertebrae, coming into your forward fold. So let everything hang for a moment. Maybe have a gentle sway. And then start to roll back up again. And we're going to do that again. So inhale, arms go wide and up. And then exhale, arms down, chin comes down to chest. Bend the knees a little and gently roll down through the spine. Have a little sway again at the base. And then start to curl up. So inhale, arms go wide and up. And this time keep your back straight as you bring your arms down. The back remains straight and you find your way down into your forward fold. Good, have a little sway there. And then bend the knees a little further. Connect the hands to the floor or to your blocks if you're used to using blocks and step back into a downward facing dog. Just walk it out for a moment there, connecting with the feeling in the back of the legs. And then pause in your dog, taking a nice deep inhalation and exhaling there. You can float the left leg up a little or all the way up to the ceiling if that feels comfortable for you. And then slowly step forwards with that left foot. Finding your lunge position and connecting the knee to the floor so the right knee comes down. You can always use a blanket. And untuck your toes. Start to lift the torso, arms go behind you. And then lift up there. Inhale there. Exhale. Find wings with the arms as you sink a little deeper. Inhale to push yourself out a bit. And then exhale to sink a little deeper. Do that one more time as you inhale, push out. Reach for the sky, exhale, sink a little deeper, and then release the arms completely. Frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the right knee, and step forwards. Have another little sway through that forward fold. And then pause, connect the hands once more, bend the knees, step back, downward facing dog. Have another little walk out. And then pause there in your dog. You have the option to stay there or to float the right leg up as far as feels comfortable for you And then float that right foot forwards. Little steps to get there, or one big step is fine. Find your lunge position and then release the left knee down onto the floor or a blanket. Untuck the back toes. Start to come up again. Arms go behind you and all the way up. Inhaling up towards the sky. Exhale, find your wings and sink a little more. Inhale, press out of that. Exhale, coming down. And last time, inhale there. And then exhale, coming down all the way to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the left knee and step forwards. And then have another little sway through the forward fold. And then pause there. Maybe you can bend your arms if that feels more comfortable. Just really stepping into this fold, connecting with the feeling running through those strong legs. Take one more deep breath. And then release the arms. Start to roll up again, bit by bit through the spine. Bend the knees as you do this. And you reset, drawing the shoulder blades together a little, finding your Tadasana pose. Close the eyes, take an inhalation. And then exhale and let it go. Good. So now take a big step back with the right leg and you're going to face the long edge of the mat. And then angle the feet out just a little. Open the arms, reach for the sky and then sink into Goddess here. Good. Let's do that again. Bringing the arms in front of you, crossing them, reach for the sky. Exhale as you sink down into your Goddess squat. Good. And let's go again. Inhaling there. Exhale and sink. Breathing there, holding it for a couple of little bounces. Step into your power. Good. And then straighten up. Release the arms down by the sides of the legs and turn that left foot in a little. And you've got the right toes pointing out. Coming into your triangle as you parallel the arms to the floor and then slowly tip the hips back. Bring your hand down to your leg, anywhere on your leg. And stretch the left arm up to the sky. Breathing there. With your next exhalation, you have the option to bring your arm alongside your ear, if that feels comfortable for your body. Strong legs, strong foundation. Take one more breath in. And then exhale. Start to bend into that front knee, coming through a warrior two position. Pausing there. Step into your warrior. And then exhale, straighten the knee. Turn to face the front of the mat. And then place the hands down on the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Have a little walk out. And then start to walk the feet forwards. Little steps, let the hips move. Coming back into your forward fold. And then rolling up through the spine again. Uncurling into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a moment there. And then we do the other side. So you stay where you are. And you begin to step that left leg back. Nice wide step as you face the long edge of the mat. Turn the feet out a little. Inhale, arms go up to the ceiling. Exhale slowly with control, Goddess squat. Good. Inhale again. Exhale, Goddess. And now we make this last one a little more fierce. So stretch up and find your wings and claw your hands and hold this position, tapping into your strength, tapping into your power. Take one more breath. Good, and then straighten the legs. Well done. Bring the hands down by the sides. Turn the right foot in a little. Bring the left toes out. Coming into your triangle, slowly sink down. Bringing the left hand to anywhere on your leg and stretching up through that right arm. So remember, it's not about depth, it's about feeling, experiencing your body. You can stay there, or with your next exhalation, bring your right arm alongside your ear. Taking one more deep breath. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Come through a warrior two. Stepping into your warrior on this side. And you can see that my warrior is quite short today. So you can do whatever stance works for your body. Take your time there as you turn to face the front of the mat and you windmill your hands down to the floor. Last time, step back, downward facing dog. Have a walk out. And then connect the knees to the floor. Hips come to the heels. You take a few breaths there in your child's pose. Take another 2 deep breaths into the back of your body, letting the exhalation release you into the floor. And then you can slide the hands under the shoulders, slowly press yourselves up and move into an all fours position. So take a block in each hand, and you can also do this on your bolster. So what you're going to do on the mid setting, as you turn it up a bit, and that's about maybe a little bit higher than the bolster, but it's still fine to do this on the bolster. You're going to keep your hands on that support and slowly shuffle back with the hips. So we're moving into a melting heart position as you slowly sink down, bringing the chest towards the floor, opening that heart. Now you might feel this stretch moving up the front of the body through the rib cage. You might feel that in the back as well. If it's comfortable to release the head, you can bring it down towards the floor and take a couple of breaths here. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can always come into a child's pose variation with this, bringing the hips down towards your heels. So you choose whichever variation works for you. Taking another 2 deep breaths into this lovely heart opener. One more inhalation. And exhale. Now to come out, you're going to begin to tuck the tailbone under, rolling up through the spine, and then you can shuffle the knees forwards a bit and release your hands down to the floor. And then we finish in a restorative pose. So you're going to take your bolster and place it behind you. Now, if you feel you'd like more height for your head, you can always take your blanket or an extra cushion and give your head a good bit of padding there. So I'm going to do that with the blanket. And then the blocks are going to be to support your knees, coming into supine butterfly. So you can scoot the hips back towards your bolster, connect the feet together or towards each other, and then start to release the spine down onto that support. And then place your blocks on whatever height works so that your knees and thighs feel rested and supported. Now, if you feel a little too much compression in the lower back area, then you can bring another blanket or cushion under the hips just to release out of that deeper angle. And taking a lovely long sigh to sink into this supportive pose. Drawing your awareness now towards gentleness, softness, opening the heart to kindness and compassion. And I'll give you a few moments here in silence. Now you can, of course, stay longer if you wish. And if you're ready to finish the practice with me, take a deeper breath and sigh it out. And another deeper breath. And then let it go. And start to lift the knees. Place the feet flat on the floor and allow the knees to fall towards one another now. Coming into constructive rest pose. And then beginning to wiggle the fingers. In this position, you can also begin to wiggle the toes. If it feels comfortable for you, take your arms overhead and enjoy an upper body stretch, and then allow the legs to come down into it for a full body stretch. Wiggle your extremities, rotate the wrists, ankles, wiggle the fingers and toes. And then slowly begin to bend your knees again. Roll slowly and carefully off the bolster. Press yourselves back up again. Find your way into a seat, keeping a soft gaze or your eyes closed. Relax your arms, your face, your jaw. Take a moment to connect with your practice, with the strength and power that you cultivated, balanced with that gentleness, softness. Place 2 hands on your heart to finish your practice. Just holding that kindness and compassion that you worked with today. Knowing that it's always there for you to tap into. Finishing there with a final breath. Bring the hands together in prayer pose in front of the heart. And thank yourselves for taking this time today. And you can start to open your eyes and lift your head. I hope you enjoyed that. I love doing these videos for you, so in order for them to reach more people, it helps if you could like or subscribe to my channel, or both. I'd be very, very grateful. Thank you so much for joining me, and again, happy International Women's Day. I'll see you next time.